Yeah, it was a good night, and it's gonna help you well.
Okay, welcome back, everyone. As we come down the home stretch of Masechtas Kesuvos in the final parak, final parak of Shas Cotton, as we are holding by Mishna Dalid and Hay, and we learn, sponsored by the Fisher family, Leland Nishmas Basi Bas Rabbi, Shlomo ben Avram Alevi, Perel Bas Ruvain. We're also learned, sponsored, Leland Nishmas Matasio Chaim ben Yaakov Eliyom, for the Fush Shalem of Eliyom Moshe ben Chai Sarah, and for the Skus of Avram ben Yom ben Malki Yehudis and family, by Yoel Kugman for their Panos Gzunt Nachas, and the Fush Shalem for Meir ben Chai Sarah. We continue. We said Admon said 7 things. We continue. The next thing that Admon said is Hatoynes Chaveiroi Kadei Shemen. If I say that Shelley owes me 10 jugs of oil, V'hoida b'kankanim, and he admits to 10 empty jugs. So Admon says that when I claim that Shelley owes me 10 jugs of oil, I meant jugs and the oil. And when he admits to 10 empty jugs, he's a moida b'miktsas. He's admitting to a portion. And therefore, since he admitted to a part of the claim, Yeshava, that's the din, that a moida b'miktsas, if I claimed 100 and he admitted to 50, he has to swear. The Chacham say, oh no, I meant 10 jugs of oil, just the oil, not the jugs. And he admitted to the jugs, so he didn't admit to anything that I claimed. The Chacham this is not an admission to anything that I claimed, because I claimed just the amount of 10 jugs of oil, and he admitted just to empty jugs, and therefore he doesn't have to swear. But Amar Rabbi Gamliel says, I agree with the opinion of Admon, that when I claimed I meant 10 jugs and their oil, and he admitted to 10 empty jugs, so he's admitting to part of the claim, and therefore he has to swear. Mishna Hay says, if Chatzkel promises to give $100,000 to his son-in-law, and the son-in-law got engaged, and then he stuck out his foot. Chatzkel stuck out his foot to his son-in-law and says, hang me by my foot, but I'm not giving you a dime. So the Gemara says the chassan doesn't have to marry her, nor does he have to give her a get. They got engaged. She's already arusa. Teishev atsheyal ben roisha. The kala has to sit until her hair is white, until she goes gray. In other words, she can't demand a get, because he says, look, I don't want to be known as a person that divorces his wife. Your father promised me the money. I'll marry you when I get the money. He doesn't have to marry her either until the money is delivered. Admon says, no, it's not her fault. Admon Aimer, Yechaylehi Shetaimer, she could say, Ilu ani pasakti la'atzmi, if I made up that I would give you the $100,000 and I'm holding it back, then it makes sense. That I should be penalized and I should sit as a lebedik aguna until my hair goes white. But now that it's my father who's the deadbeat, what could I do? Now, you don't have to marry me because you're not getting the cash, but then give me a divorce. Either marry me, or pater, or give me the divorce. Rabbi Gamliel says that Admon's opinion makes a lot of sense. Royani, as divrei Admon, that she could say, either give me a divorce, it's not my fault, why should you ruin my life? Either give me a divorce, or marry me. We want to thank you all for joining us in a triple crown of an evening, and have a wonderful night. Good night, everyone.
Thank you, Rabbi. Have a great night.